iMonen Pirates ke ngilemanye ama teams la into kahle last season ngiyathemba ukuthi nebalandzeli bayo this season batawufuna kubona le team yenta kahle ke bamlandzele kumqeqeshi Mavuso siyamade very good coach lodlala leyo bhola nje lethamva ngibo ke balandzeli beMonen Pirates lengicabanga coach welcome. You're back at Monen Pirates. How does it feel kubuya kuMonen Pirates?
Ngiyabonga master. It's an honor to be part of this team, especially because ibukeka kuyi-team le-ambitious, le-future, because inebadlali abasha labasebancane. Yes.
Ukhuluma nge-team le-future lenebadlali abancane nawe siyakwati ukuthi most of the time baye basobhilivela kubadlali abancane. Mhlambe ithini le target yakho noma labakunikete yona la kuMonen Pirates this season?
Okay, like any other team lenzala lene support le strong bafuna ukungena top 4 and to compete for any cup lengaba khona. Mandate leyo lelikhulu but i-challenge ledzingwa kunoma ngimuphi coach because wonke coach ufuna ukuprove ukuthi khona la ngakwenda. Nathi ke we are taking that challenge as it is.
Coach ukhuluma ngokuthi vele a big team like Monen Pirates vele batawufuna kungena ku top 4 bacompete kuma knockouts. Wena as a coach are you happy ngematerial more special badlali lo nikete bona ukuthi sebenta nabo usafuna kungena emarket ukubuka lapha nalapha?
Nangathola lele nginabo nyalo lele base ground nje nyalo then ngaba happy. Yes.
Mhlambe ngiyathi coach ukuthi kubo coach bathi every player is equally important kwe teaming but deep down we have to ukuthi there are some few players to watch. Ngibaphi nje badlali ocabanga ukuthi this season mhlawumbe bangaphakamisa kancane bavelele.
Njengoba ngishilo ukuthi this team in a youthful squad. Sinebadlali lengicabanga ukuthi if singenda kahle they can crack into national team because that is the ambition for every player. From midfield sinamshishi we've got bafana labancane on the flanks. Sinini fine ulimele but he's coming back. He's very ambitious. Sinala banye labancane lesiba sayinile labasha sitaba unveila masinyane ndawo babona cabanga ukuthi yeah we stand good chances of doing well.
Ngiyabona coach cishe uvele njoba usho ukuthi labanye balimele but le team cishe ngathi iphelele no ibuka kula training. I-affect kanganani le break lebekhona 7 months 8 months badlali bangadlali ufika abakhanza bakiphi level nawo baqala kubajimisa?
Yeah, kulahleke kakhulu. Ba rastile ba stiff and now bapusha kakhulu labanye baya crack as in they pick simple knocks like futhi kusingabe mhlambe bese ba ready kusingabe sebajela so kuba affectile kakhulu na psychologically ke kuyibisele emuva kancane le bhola because social life ne bhola which is business kuvamisa kuba ne clash kancane wangakunaki.
Coach labanye bakhulu bavamise ukuthi ngabe kubuya ku break lenze kangaka kuqala isizini league nyalo kungenteka sibone urotator ma-fans ana-understand if uta-rotator ungathini mhlawumbe kula ma-fans langeka understand nawe badlali uba-rotatisa wendela ukuthi banike isikhathi esanele ukuthi barikhabe?
Ngicela ukuthi babe patient because vele ngiloko lokutawu expecte kanyalo. Ngicabanga ukuthi vele lama rotations funa bawagathe because i-performance yalabadlali nekudlala kwakhe igame lelandzelako kuta determine ukuthi ku-training naku last game ukhona yini lokulungisekako lokukhanzakala ukuthi kudinga ukuthi improve ke then lapho la kuta kuchama khona lama rotations.
Coach good luck ku-season ku-league sithemba ukuthi vele utawufika ku-top 4 njengoba uthembisile. I want to believe it baphathi
ngema-ambitions leswafisile. Ngiyabonga kusifisela inhlanhla. Thank you very much.
Labanenge bathi ibhola vele idzinga abantu labaloyal more especially umdlalo otamnika libhande ukuthi abe ngicaptain kuleyo team. Luckily ke iMonen Pirates inaye that loyal servant lo ngumenzi Magauga uSimelane. Menzi siyathi ukuthi every player nakafika eteamini kudzinga ukuthi amkhandle captain lokafike amemukele amtshele ngeculture yeteam. Ingabe wena abadlali abasha kwenteka into?
Ngiyabonga ithuba nesivuselana. Yeah, kuyenteka lokho ukuthi vele kufanele kungumsebenzi wami ngiyacabanga ukuthi umdlalo wonke lofika afile at home nekuthi abe comfortable because lokho kumenta nana yakunikelo lokufunako wena.
The new players lobabona kuwena ngiyathi ukuthi awusiko part of the coach but in experience luckily nema classes ngidile bathi kumele sale ubabona ngathi batayi 8 ayinivele that team.
Yeah, so far le cishe bafikile ivele bayi-eda kakhulu and ngimangele ukuthi most of them bangile cultural team but shots bebalahlekile sebafike ekhaya ngoba ukuthi batayi-eda kakhulu ivele, so we are looking forward to ukuthi babe registered sibone ukuthi first game basiphathelene.
Nibe ne break angeke sekubalekele lokho 7 months 8 months ningayidlali ibhola niva ini ma players ukuthi kube too soon ukuthi i-league nanibuya nenda pre-season training niyaqala kudlala akabi too soon for nibadlali?
No, to be honest kube too soon because nanyalo nje ngakutshela ukuthi we are not there. Sadinga some time ukuthi sikhone kufika kule level esifuna kufika kiyo. Kwanyalo sise ngathi sise 50-60%, so but ngicabanga ukuthi ezisihamba nekuthi ezama games aphayelana sizakhona ukuthi sigcine siphambili form.
Will the players understand if coach azama ku rotate because of the tight schedule nabanye badlale benjini this week nabanye badlale baphinde ba more especially nema senior players awukhona yini ukumukela lokho naka kwena coach?
No, kutabe kuphatha of le exercise ye team nekuthi for ukuthi team ibenefit akufuni uzufele groundini. Yes, kufanele kona kube ne core team no first 11 party kule situation esikiyo ngicabanga ukuthi kutamsebenzela coach because as enda nakithi uyakwenda vela ayina ukuthi kunjani, but ngicabanga ukuthi kutasebenzela because the more as rotator sonke sitagcina sibambe iform ninye sikulevel inye sonke.
One last question, last season nibe team lekishe yawahlupha lamaningi ama teams ngafuna compete top 6. This season injani mood and ngidibekele ukuthi ngidibona ngcina ukuthi nakhole season.
Okay, every season siba ne mandate lesiniketwa yona, so this season saqala and looking at ukuthi sinema players lamasha like last season, so ngicabanga ukuthi sithatha one step at a time and ngeke siyekele fake amandla like last season ukuthi sikhona ukumaintain le position besikiyo. Ngicabanga ukuthi sitayibamba level.
Benginemanga ukuthi one last question lena is between me and you. Ngiyathi ukuthi eteamini uyayibuke nawe ungikapteni ukuthi that boy is very good. Umuphi nje umdlalo umbona ngathi cishe ngadla ngayo this season?
Ngicabanga ukuthi this season sign 2 new players labancane like sender each and every season. Ngicabanga ukuthi bafike bafita eteamini wangazuthi bebavele bakhona. Nemfana kaSangweni nokaMdluli. Ngicabanga lebaqhamuke emateamini laphansi but looking at the level lesesikiye nyalo babona solo bayibambile. Ngicabanga ukuthi ngibule staff this season sidle ngabo.
Good luck captain, go on and lift a trophy I'm sure. So aqalile ngimawethu wendela ukuthi nawuphakamisa trophy nakusinze.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu but yeah this season ngawatshela ama supporters ukuthi akami on tours akatha ukuthi anything information isitawubuya nayo.
Uthi vele ke yena captain welicembu leMoneni Pirates uthi so ready ke ukuthi bangaphakamisa i-trophy this season. Bo coach ke nabo labanengi baye bathi kubuilda i-team uqala ku defense. Luckily iMoneni Pirates ungathi itholile kuqinisa i-defense. Balanzeni experienced defender wakhona la kaManzini ubuya khona la kaManzini. Sihle siyakumukela umukele kanjani nje la kaMoneni Pirates?
Ngicela ngibonga abaphathi bePirates ngibonga nabadlali ukuthi solo ngifikile bangibele kahle. Ngibonga neManzini Wanderers futhi nayo igcine ingikhulile ojoyina Pirates. Ngicabanga ukuthi kuTaMoneni Pirates sidirector 7 sifuna i-trophy and hayi ne-trophy nye sifuna ama-trophy vele sidirector compete lesizini.
Sihle siyathi ukuthi nangabe umdlali ajoyina i-team kuya kube netinto labavumelana kuto. Ngikuphi la bakuconvince ngako i-success noma mhlambe indzaba ukuthi imali?
Ngicabanga ukuthi kuTaMoneni Pirates ngi-event kungathi kusekhaya kufana njengoManzini Wanderers. Sekuthi uManzini Wanderers ikhona into ethi ngihambi kahle but ngathemba ukuthi ngabona iPirates batolungisa konke lokho bayakwati bona esikhulumile.
Is a coach naye uyafika kumoneni Pirates nawe uyafika kumoneni Pirates and ube ne break isikhathi lesithe. Nidiva ni adapta kanjani kuma tactics akhe coach?
Ngicabanga ukuthi coach u-experience and lekasiniketa kona ngicabanga ukuthi sitawunyuka ngetitep kwanyalo yes i-team ikhona i-ready and si-ready ukuthi siyofighta kwi-game lesiyakile sifuna kuya na-3 points noma kanjani.
One last question Sihle, mhlambe ngingakubuta nje wena personally ukuthi ufise achievani usadlalela iMon Pirates more especially kungena na national team ukuthi kudlala kahle kwakho utawufika kuliphi i-level?
Ngicabanga ukuthi uTamani Pirates nami ngifuna ukurate njengabadlali abasetulu sengizalile emasizini amaningi. Ngicabanga ukuthi nyalo ukuthi ngithathe isinqumo ukuthi ngifuna ukuba yini kusasa.
Siyabonga sikufisela lokuhle kuMon Pirates.
Nami ngiyabonga.
There's a talk again around the town. We want to go back to Africa. We want to go back to Africa. Hello and welcome. My name is Linda Master Dlamini. But again, for every club, for every ship, ukuthi sibe steady sitawukhona ukuthi sail through that angry ocean. They need a very, very steady captain. Coach, welcome to Mbabane Swallows.
Thank you.
How does it feel to coach a team like Mbabane Swallows?
Well, it's a privilege and a good advantage for me, and I may say it's good. It's good. It's every coach's dream to coach a big club like Mbabane Swallows. Yeah, so it's quite a good decision for me.
We're coming from a long break for about 7 or 8 months. How did you manage to train the squad that you have for them to compete throughout the season?
Yeah, in fact, you know, in coaching procedures, at least you have to get 8 weeks pre-season. And then the COVID also, normally we break like 3 months and then we come back. But it's quite unfortunately for the COVID issue, we have to break for a long time. So I have a way of starting up with them. And I thank God now, at least we've come up and we are ready for the games. Yeah.
But we're talking about the readiness of the game. You have a very big squad. Can we see you rotating your players and keeping them happy at the same time?
Yeah. For me, for instance, always I talk to my players. I'm not here to damage anybody's future. My duty is to build and then expose the good ones out for the national team of Swaziland and the future of the young ones as well. So everybody there is very important to me, and I value all of them, and I will definitely rotate. So I will just tell to the fans not to be surprised when they see that the team is being rotated, because we need to give the others chance. But just that is the first game, and every coach would like to study the game for a while, because we have cup games coming up, so I can't use the same squad all the time. Definitely it's going to be rotated.
Talking about the cups and the league can take you to Africa, even some of the cups, for instance the Eswatini Bank Cup. The team is hungry. They've won trophies before. Can you promise them, even the fans at home, that you are the Moses of this team that will take them back to Africa?
Yeah, we talk about promise. I don't believe in promises, but I believe in reality.
Yeah.
Yes, and with the determination of my boys and my intention and my focus, definitely we'll go to Africa. Because some of them, they told me to coach point blank, that coach, this season we want to go to Africa. So if the players themselves are ready, then who am I, the coach? All what I need to do is to push them, give them my best so that we go to Africa.
Coach, some coaches have problems with working with some senior players. Some, they say they are lucky to work with some senior players. You have your senior players, the captain, Wanda, Mabila, Mkweli. how helpful are they?
Well, even I'm always on the senior players more than the young ones.
Okay.
I've coached big players,
Yeah.
and I've coached a club with huge fans. So for them being a senior, I've coached to the extent of coaching a Leicester player in my former club. So them, I always advise them that this time whoever has make a name, forget about that name. That name has already expired. We are making good name for yourself under me. So in my team now, you can see it clearly. We don't have senior players or juniors. I try to groom all of them together so that because with spirit, one spirit, we can go. So I think it's okay. Even they are quite helping me in my job. Yeah, no problems for my senior players. No.
I'm sure you've assessed your squad, more especially because you've played your first game against Young Buffaloes. How far are they in terms of fitness, mental, all those things?
Well, every coach with his philosophy. My philosophy is possess to attack, possess to defense.
Okay.
That's my philosophy.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter the players running or anything. No, we always work on the ball. As you can see the drills today, we start from the ball, we end with ball. So whenever we are playing with you and it's only ball, I think my players are comfortable.
Okay, Coach, one can say you noticed something more especially from your first game. You wanted to dominate the midfield. You have a very good ball players. Is that how you want to play throughout the season?
No. Every game with the system that we play, and moreover, sometimes you see me going up with 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1. But the strategies we use to attack, we don't use the same to defend. When we attack with a different system. When we are defend, we come back with a different system. So I have a lot of midfielders there, and it will be very good also for me to build a team around the midfielders, so that at least my philosophy or my dreams of getting the boss will be achieved.
Okay, Coach, good luck on your season as you go on the journey.
Yeah, thank you. I know it's tough. Yeah. It's tough, but I only believe in prayers, and I know God knows the reason why He brought me to Babani Swallows. So I know I will definitely achieve my purpose and aim. For sure.
Maybe before I let you go, Coach, how stressful is it to play without the fans? I know Babani Swallows, they are one of the most supported teams here locally. How frustrating it is to the players, even to the technical bench?
Yeah, for the players, I already psyched them psychologically. I told them now, this is the situation now. You can even find out from English Premier League almost all over the world. So for now, we should forget about the fans and then focus. Definitely the fans will come back. But it will be good for us to work when we are done for the fans to come. There's no need for the fans. But when we are in a very good position and the fans are coming, that's where the morals go high. So they are really aware and they've accepted the situation.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Coach. Go and enjoy your Christmas and have a happy New Year.
Thank you very much for
Sure. Sure.
Game passes. Abilis.
Inkumbike yabo coach bathi captain kubo usebenza as a second assistant noma third assistant. For Babani Swallows, they are very lucky ukuthi babe na captain, the most experienced, the most decorated. I'm sure you already know him, Tony Tabet. Tony, mhlambe nje sikhulume niqala isizini buya break ya 7 months 8 months. Kini badlali ni respond njani kuma tactics and new coach even the new players?
Yeah, actually easy. Size kakhulu isikhathi esihlela sesijwayele isikhathi esingaka. And we've got new players. It's almost a new team altogether. And a coach lomusha. So we're trying to adapt to the situation, the tactics akhe. And we believe ukuthi lama tactics akhe already sesikhonile kwa implement game neqala. We believe ukuthi we can come up with a better performance.
Tony, I'm sure ukuthi this team leseyincabangisile philosophy yakhona or lendlela leseyichanelwe ngayo ukuthi vele every season kuwina inkomishi seke ngithula ama leagues including nalifayiwe ningayiwini i-league le pressure lakini more especially ma senior players inganani.
I-pressure ihlala ikhona especially ngoba le team lefana noBafana Swallows. So sizama ukuthi the new players sizama ukuthi instill le winning mentality. Once you have that, we believe ukuthi star khona kusiwine le league.
I'm sure coach kukhona mhlambe tingvola reka discussa nani even the new players nina ma senior players indlala irole enganani ukuthi the new players more especially basebancane ukuthi ba adapt kule team.
Yeah, kokucala nje kufuna ukuthi sizame ngatonke indlela ukuthi sibende ba feel at home. Babe relaxed as much as the pressure siyathi uthi khona kuze ukuthi baside ba perform kahle kufuna ukuthi babe relaxed ba understand ukuthi vele le team labadlalela ukuthi abine pressure so sizama ngayo indlela ukuthi sende kanjalo and I'm happy with the all the players they're trying to help them ukuthi bazame ukuthi babambe lesimo sambabana Swallows.
Ukhuluma ngebadlali older players coaching imbutile nombuto lo ngeke ngisho ngikutshela ukuthi utheni ngimbuta ngeke rotate abadlali as ema senior players ndakwemukela yini if athi coaching ya rotator kule game lena Tony ngeke udlale kule game lena Wanda ngeke udlale Mabila ndakumukela yini lokho.
I-duty yethu as senior players ukuthi sibusendela abafana ba believe ukuthi they can play for Mbabane Swallows, perform for Mbabane Swallows. So ngicabanga ukuthi sitawenda yonke indlela inside the field of play now of the field of play. So we believe ukuthi coach ukhulumile nathi and you understand ukuthi le situation leyo and nathi inhloso yethu ukubona le team iqhubeke embili. So we believe with the young players will come up and help the team.
Tony ngicabanga sinyalo nginathiwa ama questions kuwe. Mhlawumbe ungangihlebela nje Tony kude ngisho nami umdlalo lokuva konyalo ukuthi ngibani umdlali lombona ngathi ningahlabana naye more especially kulama youngsters la ngadla ngelibhedu kule season naletabo.
Ngenhlanhla lento of course I think it's sayine kahle. Yeah, a couple of them they are showing signs of ukuthi they are good players and we will try and help them and we believe ukuthi if babambisa nabo basibambisa i-team ita achieve.
It's been a while Tony nagcina ukuthi nibone ama fans mhlambe this is the right time ukuthi ubafisele kisimo lomuhle ne happy new year ngiyakunika le platform bahalalisela.
Yeah, kubafisela nje ukuthi abaphathe kahle ba drive kahle sicabanga ukuthi mhlambe abantu abuya baphephile na next season mhlambe taba khona indlela ukuthi bagcine bangenile batobukela but we will try ukuthi nathi maintain le minimum mentality bahlale bajabulile noma bahlale emakhaya.
Ngiyabonga uyitsinzile indzaba ukuthi babuye maybe next year batonibukela kunisitile ukuthi bangabi khona siyathi ukuthi lamanye ama players adlala kahle nangabe kunema fans lamanye kwendeke ukuthi adlale kahle nakungekho ama fans nina neMbabane Swallows ema players niva kanjani lokungekho lama fans.
Yeah, we have to adapt to the situation. I mean, we can't change it. The situation lekhona lendekile. So we can't change it. It's like it's a training but kufuna ukuthi siyathi sidlalela 3 points. So there's nothing we can do and now I said ukuthi bafisa kuba stadium but abakhona but we believe ukuthi mhlambe next year ukuthi abangconywana abantu akhona usibukela.
Thank you so much Tony. Sharp. Sure. Sesimvile captain wayeMbabane Swallows ukuthi vele bona bama senior players batawendlala inzima lenkulu kakhulu ukuthi the new players bakhona adapter. Talking about my new players siyathi ukuthi over the past 12 months or maybe 2 years there's been one player lebesolo khulunywa ngaye wahamba overseas iManzini Wanderers yakhuluma lo kwathiwa utawuye South Africa but finally Mbabane Swallows fans can be happy kumbona agcoke ijezi layo iMbabane Swallows. Ngikhuluma ngaLeon Manyisa, welcome. Finally ufikele eqenjini leMbabane Swallows. How does it feel to be part of iMbabane Swallows?
Just feeling at home. Bangimukele kahle all the players bebakhona ukungisupporta even if my situations lamanye beka hard. Like we from the game list buya kiyo against Young Buffalo, I was able ukuthi ngikhona ukudlala kahle while bekusikhathi lesithe ngagcina ukudlala mara I managed to put the effort ngakhona ukudlala for 90 minutes.
Ukhuluma ukuthi some of ama situations angiwadi but some of ama players angalimala mentally more especially lama headlines lobo solo uwaka but wena ubukakala ngathi ucalm usitwe yini ku overcome tonke letimo leto
ukuthi ngihlale ngidiscipline because everyone bakhuluma bamfu ukuthi ukanje mara if what ukuthi my job is to do this and that then you will achieve my goals akho.
Sibonile kuma first games more especially le Young Buffalo's coach bekakubekela eceleni kwa D4D la ku Field. Is that how the coach wants you to play for iMbabane Solos?
Yes, he wants me to play box to box because he feels like in energy learning so I can able to go attack and then I can come back and mark.
Okay.
Yes.
Onke ama players anema goals awo ngaba a season or maybe go 2 or 3 years ukuthi ufuna ube sokuphi wena athini ama goals akho as Leon Manyisa.
Equally I'm ukuthi maybe I can play a season in Mbabane Swallows then I can go out of the country. But I promise ukuthi we get something like my trophies vele we want some.
Ukhuluma ngathi kumele ufisa ukuphumela uye ngaphandle. There was a story angathi noma bekuyiruma noma bekini indzaba ye Real Madrid. Mhlambe ungachazela nababukeli batokade ukuthi kahle kahle bekuyiruma nje noma bekuliqiniso.
It was true bekuliqiniso vele because ngafola a call from Real Madrid ukuthi kumele ngiye for my trials then kwaba ama problems ngendzaba ema visa even though the time nangiya eArmenia kwathatha isikhathi vele problem kwaba ngilama visa ukuthi bekunema problems like ku my agent with the nalaba mbeka khuluma nabo so mara ngagcina ngiphumelela ngagcina ngaya kuyodlala eArmenia.
Okay. Manyisa lo singakusho nje ukuthi good luck ku season yakho uphumelele uhamba uyo representa eEswatini overseas not just in South Africa but kwanyalo hambe yo enjoy Christmas wakho ube neminyaka lomusha.
Thank you so much now enjoy sharp.
Maloyal viewers njoba nateke ukuthi for every successful team you need a very good director. You can talk of Real Madrid with your Perez, you can talk of Mamelodi Sundowns with your Patrice Motsepe, you can talk of Orlando Pirates with your Dr. Ivan Khoza. Mbabane Highlanders have got one. His name is Ali. Mr. Ali, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Can you please share with us your ambitions for the club, more especially this season, because last season you were able to win the Charity Cup. For this season?
Yeah, no, thank you very much for viewers. Thank you very much for this opportunity from Swazi TV. This season is my season. I make sure that everything is done by myself. Like scouting, talking to top scouters in South Africa to bring good players, and these players, some of the big team, they were chasing like players like Sangwene, like Mulelo, and then I managed to talk to them because I'm a sports person.
Mr. Ali, you are talking about the season. You are saying this is your season. Do you want to win the league or maybe the knockouts, your Eswatini Bank and the Nyama Cup? Which trophy to be precise?
If you remember very well, when I was unveiling assistant coach Siabonga, I was saying that we have a project.
Yeah.
And really you can see that the project is unfolding. Yeah. Some of people, they couldn't understand when I was saying that we have a project. And I'm very happy because even today I was talking to Kickoff from South Africa. They are rating Mbabane Islanders as a very big top team like Botswana Rollers, Township Rollers, and then now it's us. And they were talking of these two teams, Mbabane Islanders and Township Rollers. They were saying Township Rollers was the well-known team, but it was down and out. Like Mbabane Islanders, when I come and take over, it was down and out, but I'm happy with the progress. And I'm happy with the boys, and the boys were there for the last season. We were almost having 13 players, but we managed to dominate and take a lot of things. So I really very, very happy for my previous players and the new players who are coming to Mbabane.
Mr. Ali, you are talking about players and the coaches are talking about Sangwen, Mlilo, Sia. Let's talk about Skali. How did you manage to sign him? Because there were a lot of talking.
You know everything that you are doing. From my companies, I started running company at the age of 20 years. Even now, my company is still running. Then you can see the good management. I was appointed to revive the radio station in Northwest. It did very well. Now go there, you'll see it did very well. I'm an administrator. So when you talk about the issue of Sangwene, I was quiet. Some people, they were criticizing, as I once told you, that I'm ready for criticism, insults, or those kind of things. I'm here for the project. I'm not here for honeymoon. I'm not here for nice time. You can see every time I'm committed. I'm coming to the stadium to supersede that. Coaches are doing the right thing because I know how to coach the players. I'm giving them advice and father figure support. Now the issue of Scali, I don't want to go deeper to that. What I did, I make a proper consultation. I've got a lawyer, I've got the legal advisors. I'm with those people in South Africa. I make a proper consultation with the issue of Scali, and finally Scali's play.
So what exactly did the Football Association of South Africa say to you? Was it about him being banned in South Africa only?
I don't want to say I don't want to say South African football, did they say something to me? But if something is written down and you are a good reader, it will give you the direction what is happening. But if you are far from that, you are not close to the matter and you are commenting on that matter, then it becomes difficult. But now I normally sit down, even everything in the team, I normally make a consultation. I sit down, I know what I'm doing, and I was aware that Skadi is going to play.
As niva-ke ukuthi ngithile ekuqaleni ngathi a very good team, it's a very, very clever director. Uyibonile case yaSikhali udlalile last game. But Mr. Ali, let's talk about Africa. Every interview are talking about Africa. Do you think you can compete in Africa?
You know, to me as a director, I did everything. The rest is left with the coaching department. How they did the material is here. It's just the bricklayer to put the bricks. The cement is there to build a house. So once you give the budget to build a house.
But is there any timeline for the project? Meaning maybe after 3 or 5 years, you want to see your team dominating Africa?
I don't want to have a time frame. According to me, I want to see myself going to Africa. With this material that I have, I can challenge a lot of teams in South Africa. PSL, I can go to PSL and play with Mbabane Islanders. We are organized. We are well equipped with the players. Players, they are very intelligent, and some of them, they can go to abroad. Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ali. Let's hope you have a very, very successful season here in Eswatini with Mbabane Islanders.
Yes. When God is on my side, you can be against me. Thank you very much.
Mr. Ali, I know the fans, they've been loyal to Mbabane Islanders. The last time they won the league was in 2001. Isn't that something you surely want to win?
You know, I'm like you. I'm a fan of Mbabane Islanders. I wouldn't take the team to the poisonous atmosphere. My intention is to see the team surviving, and then my intention is to take trophies, and I'm here for that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Al.
Keep well, my brothers. Thank you.
Imbabana Highlanders, this is the most successful team, 13 league titles. But ke nanyalo ku achieve lo ukuthi kuze bawin league, but nga coach sabavele banaye ke coach Dio siyamati ke sonke ukuthi is a very good coach. Dio mhlambe nje babukeli batawufisa kwathi ukuthi how does it feel kuba part of Imbabana Highlanders ukunikwa lamatomlanga ke coach ale team?
Ngicansi kungakucala nje ngoba kubonga director ukuthi angethembe kunginiketa lo msebenzi longaka bayibathi ke bantu Highlander Live it's tough ku leader Highlander because it's a good team. I mean it's a big team. And then besides it's the most successful team in the country. So ngawuthi kuyinhlanhla kimi to be part of the currently Imbabana Highlanders team.
Coach ukhuluma uthi mhlambe vele it's a big team. Kunabadlali labalethiwe la lengicabanga ukuthi labanengi bangasho ukuthi ma big players. Ku kanjani ku frustrating kanjani ku coacha ema big names noma ema big players?
Lengacala nje kusho Highlanders is a big team. So there is no player who is big at Highlanders. Ngicabanga ukuthi wonke umuntu une role yakhe as a player. Ngokuthi bodlala eSouth Africa it does not mean ukuthi so bigger than the team. Yes. Ngicabanga nje for to be short good umdlalo lo big Highlanders.
Ngalama emagama ke ngemva ukuthi umqeqeshi uyakhona ke ku manager I dressing room njoba asho ukuthi there is no player who's bigger than the team. Coach nikhonile ukuthi in 7 months 8 months kungadlalwa labadlali laba nikhona kanjani ukuthi bakhona nibafake kahle ku shape ukuthi babuye ba compete njoba nikhonile nekudlala ke neqala?
It was tough for it. It was tough, very tough. In fact it's history in football ukuthi kungaba ne layoff lenga ngabo 7 months 8 months. So it was very tough because umtimba ungilelo hlobo nje kunetinto lokufuna utende kunetinto longeke utende and to make things worse ke badlali bakangwane abasi discipline you can't say ukuthi naba off nje weekend yinye they are dead. You see so level pass. So it was a very tough situation let's face it now. But ngiyabonga lokho ukuthi they are getting ready.
Coach cishe bonke bo coach lo mbuto loyo ngiyababuda ukuthi kule team le singagadza ukuthi sikubone ukuthi mhlambe after 2 games 3 games rotate lama players ukuze I fatigue nema injuries uto avoid and mawuta kwenda lokho ngeke labadlali babese baba frustrated.
Okay ngiyakuva lokuthi ufuna kuthini but what you must know ukuthi ku Highlanders injongo yayo nyalo is to win a cup. If you rotate the team too much you won't achieve that. So ngicabanga ukuthi as a coach kufuneka sibe consistent and this exercise sibuke ukuthi competition is there. The players must compete. Long endla must play. Yes, it determines lokho ukuthi who is right, who is down, no matter who is okay. Yeah.
Coach, looking at the team, this is cream. Lo munye ngasho ukuthi eAfrica you can compete. Can you or ndawukhona nivele kufika eAfrica?
I-ambition ya coach, I mean ya director. It's he want Africa. So konke lesikwendako, yonke indlela lesiyendako to the team is to make sure ukuthi ema dreams are director aya achieve. Yes.
Coach ungitshela ngema ambitions a director.
Yeah.
I know ukuthi as a coach, wonke coach wena if tawuthiwa khona lokwende kahle ngibabana Highlanders utabe wende ini?
Is to angithi na win league.
Yes.
Kuthatha i-team ye-Africa ku-achieve ema goals noma ke ema targets a director ndabe ngisebenzile.
One last question. Are you happy with the squad or satsinga ukuthi director kungetele 1 or 2 players?
Director have done his job. Nyalo sekukithi nema players kuthi what do we do? Si sitangani iHighlander nebalandzeli siyabajabulisa yini. Yena umsebenzi wakhe sowendile. Ngicabanga ukuthi from last season to this season si identified lama weaknesses ema position that's it. And we sit down with the director sasho ukuthi okay nasingalungisa na position nayo silungisa na position nayo silungisa na position nayo, things will be fine. And wenda njengoba sifisile.
Okay. Ngicambe ma coach ngathi I last question.
Yeah. Ungaqhubeka wenele futhi.
Yeah. Uhle bakhumbula indabadlali more especially because I-league ngigcina 2001 and lo mnye umbuto lengingakubuta wona ukuthi uhle
ngicela ubute emnye kuqala utabe siyabuya kulona.
Kusihambelana nalo.
Okay.
Yes. The last time Highlanders won the league was 2001 and the coach wagcina kuwina le league leyo is your close friend. Nike nicoce ubute na TD nike nicocisane ukuthi nginga achieve in because now ngumngani khona dingo lokubuka.
Ngicabanga ukuthi it's history. A team like Highlanders ngokuthi ngathiwa nje iwin league le move is not right. Ngicabanga ukuthi angibeke nje ngibe sobala. TD it's a friend of mine. TD it's someone lofisa ukuthi bo coach bakhule. Lofisa ukuthi batikhanze ngalenye ilanga baku top. He's always giving advice and akakhethi ukuthi lona unjani lona as long as ufise iadvice kuye he can give you.
One, we want to compete in Africa. Number 2, we have a very good squad to achieve that. Number 3, there is no player who's bigger than Babana Highlanders. Lawo magama ake coach DU. Coach, siyabonga aqhubeka udrile team yakho for the next game.
Yes. No, siyabonga mina. Sibonga kakhulu.
Sharp coach.
Push mashaba man. Sakile.
Coach D uthi bafuna compete eAfrica ukuze bak-achieve lokho kugcina ukuthi badlali bayi-understand le project. Siphamandla mlilo already so laceleni kwami siphamandla when ufika la kuBabana Highlanders bathini kahle more especially kudlala eAfrica?
Yeah, into yokuqala ngizojabulela ukuthola le thuba lelo ukuthi ngikhulume naye. Yeah, njengomdlali weHighlander i-instruction ilula la eteamini. We play to score and we play for result. So as we play as a team, we play like to know each other so that we can learn each other to achieve more. Like as we can see, like we signed a lot of players this season so that we can compete to go to Africa.
Yeah, we are talking about many players that are in the Highlanders team. How united are you guys? Because we all know that unity is the key for you to win trophies with Mbabane Highlanders.
Yeah, so far so good. The relationship is getting there. As you can see, our first game we did very well. We came back from goal down. We managed to draw the game. Yeah, the relationship is getting there as a team. We're getting to know each other's strengths and weaknesses as a team. Like we are getting there.
Out of all the players Spa, I'm sure you can spot one or two who can win you the league. Who do you think can win you the league?
Yeah, as you can see, we have Banele, we have Sangweni there, we have Rio there. They are doing very well. They are working hard to be like to take the team forward as Highlanders players. Like they are doing very well. I'm happy as a player, like playing with such players. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so very much, Neil.
Okay, thank you so much.
Coach ukhuluma kakhulu ngeCream labanayo wathi they can win the league and go compete in Africa. Luckily ke banabadlali labane experience ngikhuluma ngebadlali abachamuka khona eSouth Africa. One of them is from KwaZulu Natal. Experience yakhe ngicabanga ukuthi inkulu kakhulu. His name is Sangweni. Sangweni, siyakubingelela bhuti, welcome. How does it feel kuba part of one of my big teams eSwatini?
Ngibingelele bafo, ngiyabonga for interview. For me it's an honor, you know. What's into the call engicela ukuthi ngize ngala. I think senesikhashanyana ngikhona. And the way abangaqhamuka khona and nakumina bekenzoba clear ukuthi yini abayifuna going forward. So one game at a time. And njengoba nje prepare nale game elandelayo. Nale siwakwe na previous edlale kahle. Unfortunately asuthola the point, but yeah, we're looking forward for Saturday game. Yeah.
Sangweni badlali siyade ukuthi ibhola la khaya bese ina 7 months 8 months ingadlali, but for wena ngicabanga ukuthi cishe sesithi lesikhathi bangakubona ama fans odlala have been out of action for quite some time. Ukhona kanjani ukuadapta ukuthi one game at a time and nalama trainings ungakhona lokubese suyadikama?
No, angisifake the pressure bafabo. Angisifake the pressure, you know. I think senesikhathi ngadlala njengoba usho nje, it's true. Kahle bese yenze inyama encane ebholeni, you know, because umuntu sonke siba nama challenges there, but I think ama challenges ambe dinga ukuthi mina ngibe khona ekhaya so ngazile uku overcome. So nje manje
other words but we are retire bholeni.
No, it's not like being retire. Yeah, bengithatha break.
Okay.
Because ofezinye izinto bekumele ngizilungise. But I think nje ngibonga kakhulu naku chairman ukuthi benginike le chance ne team and namajita la ngifikile angikhame kahle. So even though ngisajwayele ezinye izinto but nje yonke into nje mfethu okwamanje usezahle kakhulu.
More special usajwayela ezinye izinto as usho more special the language. Sizulu and Siswati almost similar. Difficult kanganani kuva ema instruction ka coach?
I think ilimi lebhola leyi-1 bafo. Leyi-1. Ngaphandle mase sikhuluma izinto zangaphandle but ilimi lebhola leyi-1. So kumina kuba izukuthi ngisheshe understand. You know, I've been in the game for too long.
Yeah.
So kuba izinto engithi ngi-understand. Just ngithola fitness yami kahle and then the rest I.
Sangweni, this is one of the most successful team locally, but the last time they won the league back in 2001. What can you promise Mbabane Highlanders faithfuls?
Ngifuna promise into eziningi bafo. Njengoba ngithi one game at a time. You know, but siyazi inhloso yethu ibheke because inhloso yethu siyafuna ukuwina league. You know, njengoba ngisho one game at a time. So siya game elandelayo. So siyafuna ukuyiwin. And then phinde futhi sibheke enye elandelayo. You know, angeke ngisho ukuthi so win league so inani. No, I won't lie. But isifiso sethu naseleso ukuthi sizama ukuthi siwin. So what say going forward. But it starts sibe right and where amajita wonke aphusha khona training yathembisa. So angangikhuluma kakhulu because angakazi into eziningi.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
No, siyabonga Sangweni. Christmas yakho, Happy New Year. Festive season nje ukuphi?
Ngizobe ngikhona around unless mathola chance. The Christmas, a special Christmas ubalekile. I think mhlambe usinikona kuphela New Year. I think uzobe ngikhona because first or second we playing again. So nasekhaya ba understand ukuthi ngisemsebenzini, so yeah, it's normal.
No. Thank you very much, Songweni.
Thanks a lot, Pat.
Sharp.
Yebo ngakhulu.
Pirates uyakhona kwamukela kahle esikhathini.
Ngiyabonga lithuba lethi ngifike nizivakashele.
Cut. Yeah. Maluel just njoba nathi-ke ukuthi for every successful team you need a very good director. You can talk of Real Madrid with your Perez, you can talk of Mamelodi Sundowns with your Patrice Motsepe, you can talk of Orlando Pirates with your Dr. Ivan Khoza. Mbabona Highlanders got one.